What's the big deal about ransomware? Why are smart home devices a threat to business security? What are the risks to your business and what should you do about them? Find out all the best answers to these in our top 5 rundown of the biggest and baddest threats out there. I'm Warren Milburn and this is the Smart Tech Small Business Podcast. Why should big IT be the preserve of big companies? Here we discuss how you as a small business owner, managing director or C-level executive can better use big IT ideas to greatly benefit your business. Is ransomware still a thing? Short answer, yes it is. What's the best defense against phishing attacks? Short answer, you are. A lot of the issues of a couple of years ago have not gone away. Face it, a lot of the issues of the past 3 decades have not gone away. Things like insider threats, really? Oh yes. And there are new trends like the move to cloud computing that brings a whole new dimension to old problems of data security. So strap yourself in, we're going for a ride. So yes, ransomware is still a thing, but it has evolved. Ransomware is a type of malware that encrypts a victim's data, making it inaccessible until a ransom is paid. Ransomware attacks have increased significantly in recent years, with attackers targeting businesses of all sizes, rather than targeting those larger businesses because they have pots of money, or smaller businesses because they're easy targets. Ransomware is more sophisticated now too, and has gained the ability to penetrate cloud accounts that were previously thought of as relatively safe. Phishing attacks, are they still happening? Yes, but the devil is in the detail when it comes to how they are employed. Phishing attacks are a type of social engineering attack that attempts to trick users into providing sensitive information such as login credentials or credit card information. Phishing attacks have become more sophisticated, with attackers using personalized and targeted messages to trick users. Some attacks are now targeted at smaller numbers of people, but higher in the chain of command within a business. Some of them go after the big fish, or mammals, as like the CXOs. These type of attacks are sometimes referred to as whaling attacks. IoT. I thought that was smart devices at home. Well, they are. But where are most of your hybrid workers spending their time? At home, of course. IoT devices, such as smart home devices and industrial control systems, are becoming increasingly popular and are being integrated into business networks. However, these devices often lack the proper security measures, making them vulnerable to cyber attacks. As mentioned in my blurb about ransomware, the increasing adoption of cloud services has led to the new security challenges, including data breaches and unauthorized access to cloud accounts. It's important for businesses to implement proper security measures such as multi-factor authentication and encryption and VPNs and lots of other stuff to protect their cloud data. Insider threats such as malicious employees or contractors can pose a significant risk to businesses. These threats can be difficult to detect, as the attackers have legitimate access to company data and systems. But while this is true, more sophisticated AI-backed behavior monitoring is also available to spot suspicious and dangerous actions being taken by users. New techniques in software like ring fencing and application whitelisting are part of a zero-trust approach to users' devices and applications, and we'll talk about those in another podcast episode soon. If you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe for more information on smart tech for small businesses. So there was my top 5 list of trends and threats in business cybersecurity. Remember that in these times of hybrid working, IoT devices for me are an enormous risk. Ransomware gets more sophisticated, and it's a game of cat and mouse when it comes to defending against it. Never underestimate the motivations of disgruntled employees. And be sure to ask your MSP pros about zero trust, IoT, and what they can do to mitigate the risks from older but evolving threats like phishing. Thank you for listening to the nuggets in this episode, and no, I'm not talking about us. This is the Smart Tech Small Business Podcast, and I'm Warren Milburn of InfraZen.tech.